This is currently the cheapest mobile phone iPhone SE on Apple's official website. The price is $3,499. The appearance is the mold of the last generation, but you get to experience the latest system. And this is the cheapest phone that Xiaomi's Redmi is currently selling. Redmi 12C can now be bought as long as $499. Although the appearance has said it looks very cheap, but it is indeed the cheapest mobile phone among the mainstream brands. Hello everyone. In today's Cyber Talk, let's compare the cheapest Apple phone with the cheapest Android phone. See how they are different. Then I'll fold my armor here first. The difference between these two mobile phones is 3,000 yuan. Under normal circumstances, comparisons should not be made, but Xiaomi often leapfrog the iPhone at press conferences. The difference is also thousands of dollars. Then I want to see Xiaomi's Redmi, the cheapest cell phone at the moment. Can you leapfrog the cheapest iPhone? Of course, if it is the user of these two mobile phones. Or do you think you know a lot about these two phones? Welcome to post your thoughts in the comments section below. I will also discuss with you. Let's move on to the film. Before we officially start talking about appearances, let me show you the packaging of this mobile phone first. The iPhone is still as green as ever thin box. The packing box of Redmi 12C is obviously much heavier, although it is still standard charger and charging line. But this time there is no phone case and film, so whatever phone you buy, both need to be separately matched and pasted with these two mobile phones. This point is to pay attention. In terms of appearance, Apple is the classic iPhone 678 design. The 12C inherited the classic appearance of the Redmi's flagship machine K40. However, I personally prefer the metal midframe and glass back cover of the iPhone SE. Xiaomi's appearance is limited by the cost and is made very cheap. Then everyone thinks that the iPhone is better looking can be deducted here. If you think Redmi 1 or 2C is better, you can deduct 2. Both phones have one thing in common, even the charging port is useless. The C port iPhone is a traditional Lightning, and Redmi is the micro USB that fewer people use now. However, the advantage of Redmi is that there is an extra headphone jack on the top. Friends who like to listen to songs with wired headphones should find it very convenient. At the same time, the number of Redmi card slot is also more, and iPhone contrast, more than Redmi. A SIM card slot, there is also a TF card slot. Under the condition that the minimum configuration of these two mobile phones is 4 plus 64G, I think the Redmi with one more TF card slot obviously gives everyone more choices. The non-full screen that lights up the screen iPhone looks a bit retro this year, although the screen of the Redmi 12C says it has a big chin, but the whole is still a full screen. And the screen quality of these two phones, in the case of the same display resolution, display screen smaller iPhone display more fine, and color reproduction is also done more accurately. In terms of performance, it is also because the iPhone is more expensive. So with a better chip, a performance of 15 is still sufficient for this year. The Redmi 12C is limited by performance. The choice of entertainment features is very limited. This is also the main reason why I think the difference between the two phones is 3,000 yuan. In addition, while watching the video, Apple's sound quality is also better. If the Redmi cell phone is turned on too loudly, the back plate will also vibrate along with it. This vibration feels as bad as its rotor motor, and Apple uses a particularly sophisticated Apple flagship vibration motor at this price point, and its home key is also a physical key simulated by micro vibration feedback. This key cannot be pressed when shutting down. The overall vibration and tactile feedback of the mobile phone is still very delicate. The Redmi 12 uses the fingerprint identification on the back. This program was very much on the early Android phones, very common, and also very ergonomic. Just put the phone on the back of the phone. It is easy to reach this position. On charging endurance, for the first time, the iPhone actually charges faster than an Android phone, and the iPhone SE also supports wireless charging. It is also a way of charging, and the Redmi charge is only 5 volts and 2 amps, not even as good as the current iPhone. But thanks to a larger 5000 mAh battery, the overall life is still twice as long as the iPhone. The iPhone's small cell phone needs to continue to refuel in terms of battery life. Next, let's say the system. The biggest thing these two phones have in common is that they can update to the latest system. I haven't tried the beta version of iOS yet. However, in the latest stable version of the system, the use of the iPhone SE is still very smooth, and regular functions can also be experienced. And Xiaomi's surging OS has also made special optimization for Redmi 12C, let it work smoothly. I feel that although the system animation on this Redmi 12C has been deleted, but the whole works. At the end of the video, let's compare the shooting experience of this mobile phone. The iPhone SE has only one 12 million main camera. The Redmi 12C is a double shot of 50 million. Don't look at the 12C lens, it looks more, pixels are also higher, but actually, when it goes to taking pictures, the photos that come out are still better for the iPhone. Thanks to the chip algorithm, photos taken by the iPhone SE still count as available today. I think the camera of Red Rice 1 or 2C can only be used to scan the code. I have no desire to take pictures of it at all. And coming to shoot video is Apple's home court. The iPhone SE can shoot videos of 4K and 60 frames. Its image quality algorithm, anti-shake and radio are ahead of most Android phones today. However, the 12C only supports shooting 10800p, and the picture quality is not very good. So in terms of the video experience, I think the difference between these two phones is 3,000 yuan. It is also more obvious. So to sum up, if you want to experience the basic iOS function, then the iPhone SE is still worth buying this year. First of all, its performance is smooth enough. If you are a person who likes small screen mobile phones, its screen size is also perfectly acceptable. But for the same price, you might be able to get a good iPhone 13. The chip is exactly the same. The big screen experience might be a little better. The Red Rice 12C with the most basic price let a person experience a most basic mobile phone. It can only do some basic functions that mobile phones can do now. For example, returning a message, take a look at the news or something. If you're going to use it for games, or watch some special high-definition video, the experience is not very good. But if I had to choose a small screen phone enthusiast, I definitely prefer the smaller size of the finer iPhone. But the Red Rice 12C's large battery and long battery life, I think today is also a very good selling point. And this phone costs only 499 yuan, $3,000 short. Wouldn't it be better if I bought another Red Rice K70 Extreme Edition? And then finally, I'll say a few more words. This is the Red Rice 12C is indeed deceasing. It has contributed its own strength to the fake mobile phone. And the reason why Apple still has a lot of copycat products, because Apple's pricing is still very high. If there's an Apple that can have a cheaper product, I believe there will not be so many Apple cottages in Huaqiang North. When it comes to Shanghai, then if this video has been praised for 2000, I will make a video of fake apples against real apples. Welcome everyone to come and watch. So the video sees here, do you think these two phones are worth more? Welcome to tell me in the comments section of the video. That's all for this video. If you want to see more digital comparison videos, welcome to pay attention to my account. Thank you all for watching. Let's see you in the next video.